Welcome to Math with John, Simplifying Square Roots, Lesson 3. In the first two videos, I talked a lot about the purest approach of completely factoring what was underneath the square root and then pulling even powers of primes out of the square root. While this method works guaranteed all the time and is very useful as a backup technique if needed, it is tedious and takes extra steps. I demonstrated how effective and accurate shortcuts can be. The idea is to figure out a perfect square that evenly divides into what is underneath the square root, and then to pull it out precisely and accurately. Finally, the formal definition of a perfect square being the square of an integer. Listed here are the first 12 perfect squares, excluding 0. Memorize these equations until they are just common sense, something you just know. Make flashcards or whatever strategy you use to memorize stuff and go over them daily until all of these equations are completely memorized. Squares and square roots are opposites, so every square equation has a corresponding square root equation. 11 squared equal to 121 means that the square root of 121 is equal to 11. Let's discuss the 12 listed here. Root 1 is equal to 1. It's true, but does not help much in what we are trying to do. Root 4 is equal to 2 is the equation that will be used the most. It is nice that the most used equation is the easiest to remember. Root 9 is equal to 3 and root 16 equal to 4 will be a bit harder to spot and use. The good news is, if you can't factor out a 9 or 16 immediately, then you can pull out smaller numbers in multiple steps to get to the right answer. Root 25 equal to 5 and root 36 equal to 6 will be used now and again in harder problems. Root 49 equal to 7 has to be memorized and recognized. 7 is a prime, so if you have under 49 underneath the square root, then recognizing it as 7 squared is the only way to simplify. You either know it or you don't. Root 81 equal to 9, root 100 is equal to 10, and root 144 is equal to 12 can be done either in a purest way with more steps or by the shortcut method. It's faster and easier if memorized and recognized, but very doable if not. These are the next 8 higher level squares. Memorizing these could now and again be useful. Root 169 equal to 13, root 289 equal to 17, and root 361 equal to 19 have to be memorized. This is because 13, 17, and 19 are primes. Root 25 equal 15 can be done by factoring out a 25 from the 225 first, not too bad. And root 56 equal to 16 is a matter of factoring out lots of 2's from 256, since 256 equal 2 to the 8. Quicker to memorize in both cases, a bit of work if not memorized. Root 324 equal to 18 can be done by factoring 324 equal to 81 times 4, and then taking square roots to get 9 times 2 equal to 18. Finally, root 400 equal to 20 is reasonably easy to determine if it is not memorized. Shortcut examples. Equation 33, 4 divides into 8, so just pull 4 out of the square root to get 2 root 2. The remaining problems have bigger numbers, but all follow the same pattern. Equation 36, equation 34, 36 divides into 72, so pull out 36 equal to 6 squared. Equation 35, 16 divides into 32, so pull out 16 equals to 4 squared. Equation 36, 36 divides into 108, so pull out 36 equal to 6 squared. Equation 37, 25 divides into 125, so pull out 25 equal to 5 squared. Equation 38, 16 divides into 96, so pull out 16 equal to 4 squared. Root 96 is a hard one because it is not so clear from the start that 16 divides evenly into 96. It can be done in multiple steps, factoring out powers of 2 each step of the way. If done precisely and accurately each step, the right answer will be achieved. Finally, equation 39, 9 divides into 54, so pull out 9 equals to 3 squared. Practice, practice, practice. To get good at a sport or a game, you have to practice. Math is no different. The math I learned a long time ago is still valid and true, and learning it has helped me in life in many ways. Practice math daily. 15 minutes a day of doing drills or math problems over an extended period of time will make taking math courses a lot more fun and will help you in situations where understanding numbers is important, like in financial matters. Test yourself repeatedly with these numbers until it's completely boring. Do it forwards and backwards. Make this topic something that you just know. Answers to the test problems. Hopefully a lot of these problems are easy for you by now. If not, then it just means that you need more practice. Let's go through this one last set of problems. For equation 50, root 64 is equal to 8. Memorize it since it is a perfect square. Equation 51, 25 divides into 50, so pulling out 25 yields root 50 equals to 5 root 2. Equation 52, root 4 is equal to 2. It's okay to review the easy problems too. Equation 53, 9 divides into 54, so pulling out 9 yields root 54 is equal to 3 root 6. Equation 54, 38 factors into 19 times 2, the product of 2 primes to the 1 power. Therefore, root 38 cannot be simplified. Equation 55, 25 divides into 125, but I wrote it here in exponent form as a reminder of the interplay between square roots and exponents. Equation 56, 16 divides into 80, and if you do not recognize that, then pulling 4 out twice gets the right answer of 4 root 5. Equation 57, root 144 is equal to 12. Just memorize. Equation 58, if you do not memorize that 15 squared is equal to 25, then this shows one way of getting the root of 225. Equation 59, root 121 is equal to 11. For equation 57, you can factor 4 out of 144 to eventually get root 144 is equal to 12. For root 121, memorizing it is the only reasonable way. Thank you for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day.